Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 43rd Wessex. This is turn 6.1 for Germany. It is January of 39. So this is going to be a big turn for Germany, so hopefully I won't make too many mistakes. So let's get into it. Tech rolls. We're going to try for advanced artillery, not on the board, 7 or higher. Improved construction, not on the board, 7 or higher. Heavy armor, stage 1, 8 or higher. And advanced sub, stage 1, 8 or higher. Okay, so we've got artillery first. A 9, we succeed. We got construction. An 11, we succeed. This is ridiculous for tech. I was actually hoping to kind of have a crappy turn for tech this, because we can advance past stage 2 coming up, and that's probably when I'll start getting shitty luck. Okay, armor at an 8. An 8 succeeds. And subs at an 8. Wow. That is the third turn in a row I'm 4 for 4. I've never seen anything like this tech game for Germany, which probably my luck will run out, like I said, when I can advance past stage 2. So artillery, stage 1, construction, stage 1. That is crazy. Okay, purchases. $24 to spend. They're spending all of it. 2 infantry for 6. 2 cavalry for 6 is 12. 2 more cavalry for 6 is 18. And 2 paratroopers for 6 is 24. Okay, so we're going to declare war on France, the UK, Poland, Belgium, and Denmark, I think. Okay, so battle 1. And we're going to use our Blitzkrieg ability, so we'll get to go, in essence, twice. Okay, so battle 1, we're going into Belgium here. So we shouldn't have to cross a river, so there's 4 infantry. So we're going to take, from West Germany, 3 of our 4 infantry, along with 3 self-propelled artillery, 3 light armor, 4 medium armor, and that's it, I think, for land units. And then we're going to send, I think that's it. Do we want anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. So 3 infantry, 3 self-propelled artillery, 3 light armor, and 4 medium armor. Okay, that's battle 1. Let's throw a tactical in there as well. How about a tactical bomber as well? Okay, battle 2 is a walk-on, so Picardy. So we're going to take our 3 air transports here in Bavaria, picking up 3 paratroopers, and going 1, 2, 3. They can go West Germany, Belgium, Picardy. Drop those 3 paratroopers off. Also, I forgot to mention, if we take Belgium in 2 turns or less, all our mobile units are going to blitz into Picardy there. Okay, and then the 3 air transports just fly back to Bavaria. That's battle 2. Battle 3 is here in West Poland. So we're going to take, here in East Germany, we've got 6 infantry. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 cavalry, 1 AA, plus 2 light armor and 2 self-propelled artillery coming over from West Germany, 1, 2. And then we're going to have our 3 fighters from West Germany go 1, 2. So all that's going into West Poland. Battle 4 is Donaslavsky, so we're going to take the 4 infantry from, Slovakia, and the 2 medium bombers from Bavaria, 1, 2, and go into Donaslavsky. Let's see. Battle 5. Where's Battle 5? Oh, Battle 5 is here in Scotland, so we're going to take our naval transport here in A11, picking up the remaining infantry in West Germany and the mountain infantry, and coming up 1, dropping them off in Scotland, and then that naval transport will go in port there. Okay. Battle 6. Where's Battle 6? We're going to use our 2 torpedo boat destroyers, our coastal defense ship, and our destroyer against this Denmark coastal defense ship. Battle 7, we're going to take a fleet sub up 1 to A-19 in convoy raid. Battle 8, we're going to have a fleet sub and a coastal sub convoy raid in A-27. And Battle 9, on raider status, this battle cruiser is going to raid there in, what is that one? I'm not sure. A-50. Okay, and I think that's it for the first impulse. Okay, so then for the second impulse, we're going to have everything, well, not everything. So all the ground units that survived Donaslavsky and West Poland are then going to go into Warsaw. No air units are going into Warsaw. We're going into Paris. So into Paris is going to be all the units that made it to Picardy. The 3 paratroopers for sure, because they're dropping in an empty territory. And then hopefully the majority, if not all of those mobile units. And then we're also going to have all of our air units. So the 3 fighters from West Germany went 1-2 to West Poland. They'll go 3, 4, 5 to Bavaria. So will the well, actually 1, 2, 3. I guess they can go to West Germany because we can reach from West Germany. So they'll go to West Germany. The tactical that went into Belgium goes back to West Germany. And the 2 medium bombers that went to Donaslavsky go back to West Germany. So then those 6 air units at an airfield go 1, 2, 3. They can go 4, 5. Oh, do I want them to go to Bavaria? I guess they have to go to Bavaria, huh? They can't go anywhere else because we only got a movement of 5. Well, what if we go to Bavaria first? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say they'll all go back to Bavaria, so they can all reach after the first impulse. They'll go back to Bavaria, and then they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So then they can go to West Germany if I want them at the end of that. That's 10 and 11, and the last battle is going to be here in Denmark. Well, actually, we're going to drop a paratrooper off in Scotland, too. So on the second impulse, the air transports flew back to Bavaria. They're going to pick up 1 paratrooper and go 1. They go from Bavaria, West Germany, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the paratrooper off, 5, 6, 7, and go back to West Germany. And then the other 2 paratroopers and the other 2 air transports go 1, 2, and drop them off in Denmark. So it'll be 2 paratroopers against that militia. Okay, so that should be everything. So Battle 1, they've got 4 infantry at 4s. So we've got 3 infantry, 3 self-propelled artillery, 3 light armor, 4 medium armor, and a tactical. Okay, so we do have first strike. So we got 3 first strikes with our 3 self-propelled artillery. So 3 3s, a 2, 3, and a 10. So there's 2 hits. So they're gonna lose 2 infantry right off the rip. Okay, and then we've got 4 medium armor at 6. So let's see if these 4 can get 2 hits. Yeah, a bunch of hits. 3 3s and a 10. So there's the last 2 hits. The 2 Belgian infantry in return. A 7 and a 2, 1 hit. Okay, so we take Belgium. Okay, so we lose an infantry, and we do take that in 2 rounds or less. So 2 infantry in Belgium. And then we're going to blitz into Picardy. Okay. So blitzing into Picardy is going to be the 4 medium armor. I'm going to have to set these over here. This is getting crowded. 3 light armor and 3 self-propelled artillery. Okay. So Picardy was the walk-on. So that now has the 3 paratroopers and all those mobile units. Battle 3. Okay, West Poland. So we've got 3 infantry and a cavalry defending. So we got 4 first strikes, 2 self-propelled artillery and 2 regular artillery. Okay, so 4 at 3. 3, 6, 4, and 11. So 1 hit, so they're going to lose the cavalry. Okay, so then we've got 3 fighters at 6s. So let's see if we can get a couple hits here. 3 6s. 1 hit. Okay, they lose an infantry. Then we've got the artillery fired. We've got 6 infantry. Now 4 of these are going to be boosted. So we got 4 3s for these infantry. And a whole lot of nothing. Then there's 2 regular infantry left at 2s. Whole lot of nothing. The AA doesn't get to fire. So then we've got a cavalry and 2 light armor. So 3 3s. 2 3s and a 7. So those are our last 2 hits. Okay, so they're going to have 3 rolls at 4 back. Hey, 2 2s and a 5. So they took out 2 of my units. Okay, we're going to have to lose 2 infantry. That wasn't good. Okay, so I'm just going to fly the fighters back now. So they went West Germany 1 2, 3 4 5 to Bavaria. So to the tactical that went to Belgium that didn't even have to participate, that flies to Bavaria. Okay, Battle 4. So we've got 4 infantry and these 2 medium bombers, 1 2 against 2 infantry. Okay, so let's see if we can get 2 medium bombers at 7s to hit. They both miss. And then we've got 4 infantry at 2s. Well, that makes up for it. 2 2s, a 10 and 11. So we got our 2 hits. Their 2 infantry at 4s. 10 and 11 both miss. Okay, so we take Stanislavski with 4 infantry. The 2 medium bombers went 1 2, 3 4. They're going to fly back to Bavaria. Okay, so put this in West Poland. 3 and 4 done. I'll put all these on the card here. Make it less confusing. Okay. Battle 5 was the walk-on. So we had a naval transport come over and drop a mountain infantry and a regular infantry off. Battle 6. So we got a coastal defense ship. Denmark has a coastal defense ship against our 2 torpedo boat destroyers, our destroyer, and our coastal defense ship. So I think our coastal defense ship is a 4. So that and a destroyer are both... I better check. Be on the safe side. I know it used to be a 6, but I think they dropped it to a 4 a couple ago. Coastal defense ship. Yeah, they attack at a 4, and they defend at a 6, right? Yeah, okay. So we got a destroyer and a coastal defense ship both at 4. So here's 2 4s. A 1 and a 6, we got our 1 hit. The coastal defense ship in return. A 9 misses. So we take out the coastal defense ship. Okay, if these can go in port, they're going to go in port in West Germany, but I'm not sure they can. Okay, now we got some convoy rating. So black is Germany, and red is the United Kingdom. So there are no there's no tech modifiers. We should be +2. This is going to be in A19. So this should be +2 for the sub. So 5 to 4 nothing. Then we've got +2 for the fleet sub and +1 for the coastal sub. So let's do the fleet sub first. 4 to 3 +2, so that's 6 to 3, so that's $3. And then the coastal sub, nothing. Okay, so then we've got down here, our battle cruiser should be a +1, I believe. 4 convoys and $3 of damage. That's neat. Okay, so take off those 3. Okay, so now here comes the big battle. So this one is in Paris. Okay. So we've got the 3 paratroopers. Now we are crossing a river, so we got 3 paratroopers at 1s on this first round, 3 light armor at 2s, 4 medium armor at 5s, 3 self-propelled artillery not affected, and then we've got 2 medium bombers at 7s, 3 fighters at 6s, and a tactical at a 7. Okay, so Bruce has got an AA, 7 infantry, 5 militia in a city that isn't surrounded. Okay, so we got 3 first strikes. Now we really hopefully will hit here because we need something. So 3 first strikes at 3. 3, 5, and 9. We got 1 hit. So he'll lose the militia because he definitely wants the AA to fire. So he loses a militia. Okay, so now we've got... we got 2 infantry, or 2 paratroopers, or no, 3 paratroopers at 1. 2, 6, and a 9. There's 3 misses. Okay, then we've got 3 light armor at 2s. 2, 3, and 11. So there's 1 hit. So he'll lose the AA because it's still going to get to fire. Okay, so then we've got what? 4 medium armor at 5s. 3, 4, 7, and 10. There's 2 more hits. He'll lose 2 militia. Okay, and then we've got 3 fighters at 6. 3, 5, and 10. There's 2 more hits. That finishes off the militia. And we've got to take this in 3 rounds or less, by the way. Okay, and then we've got 2 medium bombers and a tactical. So let's do the tactical. Well, it doesn't matter about target select because he's only down to infantry anyway. So 3 7s. 1, 3, and 11. So 2 more hits. So he'll lose 2 infantry. Okay, here comes the pain. So we've got first the AA gun. 3 shots at 3. 3, 5, and a 4. 1 hit, I guess. It is what it is. Okay, we'll lose a fighter. So his AA's dead. Okay, then he's got 4 dead militia, and these are at 3s, with target select at 1. 6, 10, 12, 10, 12, 6, and 7. So no hit. So these 4 are all dead. That was good. That was good news. Okay, then we've got 2 dead infantry at 5s. Okay, and again, target select at 1. 10 and a 7, 2 misses. So this is going extremely well so far. Okay, so he is down to 5 infantry. Okay, 5 infantry. So here's 5 5s, again, with target select at 1s. Well, there's a 1. And there's a 4. Okay, so 2 7s, a 6, a 1, and a 4. So we got 2 hits. So I'm sure he would target the medium armor. So lose 1 of those, and I'll lose a paratrooper. Okay, so now we're on to round 2. So now we've crossed the river. So we've got 3 self-propelled artillery and 3... Well, I don't have 6 dice, so let's just do 3 and 3. Okay, the 3 self-propelled artillery at 3... 2 3s and a 10. So there's 2 hits. So he's down to 3 infantry. Then we've got 3 light armor at 3s. 2, 7, and a 10. There's 1 more hit. He's down to just, should be, no, wait. Oh, crap, I think I screwed that. No, I think he's down to 2 units. I only got 3 hits so far. Okay. Then we've got 3 medium armor at 6s. 2, 9, 9, so there's 1 more hit, so he's down to an infantry. We've got 2 paratroopers, which should be boosted now because of the... You know what? I wonder if they were boosted on that first round. I think I might have rolled a 2. So I might have gotten 1 more hit, but I'm just going to not count it for now. Okay, so we got 2 paratroopers that should be 2s, but the self-propelled artillery should boost them to 3s, so 2 3s. a 1, and a 10. So we definitely got our last hit. So everything's dead, and I still have 2 medium bombers, 2 fighters, and a tactical. So let's roll everything out just in case. 3. These are the 2 medium and the tactical at 7s. Oh, crap. Well, I just rolled 4 times, and I only got 1 hit. So, but I should be over anyways. Let's do the 2 fighters at 6. Okay, there's another hit. So we should definitely be over. Okay, so he's got the 5 defending infantry at 5s with target select at 1. 3 hits. 2, 4, 5, 10, and 11. So he got 3 hits, but no target selects. We'll lose the 2 paratroopers and a light armor. Okay, so that should be, Paris should have fallen to 3 self-propelled artillery, 3 medium armor, 2 light armor. Okay, so that finishes off France. Okay, and we took that on round 2, so we did get it within the round 3 limit. I'm just going to fly the planes back. So they all came from Bavaria. 1, 2. So they'll go 3, 4, 5, and everything will land in West Germany. So that's going to be 2 medium bombers, tactical bomber, and 2 fighters. Okay, Battle 11 is Warsaw. So here's another one we got to take in 3 rounds or less. So they have 2 infantry, 2 militia, cavalry, and a fighter. Now, I'm not bringing any planes, and I'm not crossing any rivers, so we should be good to go there. Okay, so we've got the 4 infantry that are coming up from Donislavski. We've got the 4 infantry that came over from West Poland. We got 2 self-propelled artillery, 2 light armor, 2 regular artillery, a cavalry, and an AA gun. Okay, so that's everything that's going into Warsaw. Okay, so again, we have first strike with 4 artillery units. So we get 4 rolls at a 3. Nothing. That doesn't bode well. Okay, then we've got 2 light armor and a cavalry. So here's 3 more 3s. There's 1 hit. So they're going to lose... Well, they'll lose the cavalry, actually, because the militia are going to be target selecting. Okay, so then what do we got? We've done the artillery, and we've got infantry. So we've got 8 infantry. So 4 are boosted to 3s because of the artillery. 1, 3, 4, and 7. So there's 2 more hits, so they'll lose the 2 militia. Okay, so then we've got what? We got the AA left and 4 unboosted infantry we should have left. Okay, so 4 unboosted infantry at 2s. Nothing. And then an AA. Ugh, I'm not sure how many shots this gets. I think it's 3, but I'm not positive. 3 at 3 maybe? It doesn't matter, it all missed. Okay, so now the response. So they've got a cavalry at a 2. 7 misses. Then they've got 2 dead militia at 3s with target select. 7 and a 3, 1 hit. So we're going to lose the... we'll lose the AA gun. So those 3 units are dead. Okay, so he's got 2 infantry and a fighter left. Okay, the 2 infantry at 5 with target select. 10 and a 3, 1 hit. We're going to lose an infantry. Okay, and then he's got the fighter at a 6. 5 does hit. We'll lose another infantry. Okay, round 2. So we got to take it in the next 2 rounds. So we've got a bunch of 3s. So we've got 2 artillery, 2 towed artillery, 2 self-propelled artillery. So those are 3s. That's 4 3s. 2 light armor and a cavalry. That's 7 3s. 4 boosted infantry. That's so it looks like 11 3s and 2 2s is what I should have left. So let's do, well, to make things less complicated, let's do the 2 light armor and the cavalry at 3 first. 2, 8, and 11. There's 1 hit. They'll lose an infantry. Then we've got the 4 artillery units at 3s. 3, 5, 7, and 8. One more hit. They're down to a fighter. And then we've got 4 boosted infantry to 3. Nothing. And then we've got 2 unboosted infantry at 2s. A 1. So there you go. There's our last hit. So that kills off Warsaw in 2 rounds. Okay, 2 infantry at 5s. 12 and a 6 both miss. And a fighter at a 6. 10 misses. Okay. I hate to take the chance with PBE. So that's everything on the second round. Okay, let's just roll out round 3 for my units, just so I don't get screwed over in case I mess something up. Okay, we've got 4 artillery at 3s. There's 2 2s. There's 2 more hits. We've got 2 light armor and a cavalry at 3. There's a 3rd hit, and we're way over. And then we got 4 boosted infantry at 3s. There's another hit. So we're like 4 hits on round 3. So there's no way I don't take this in 3 rounds, even if I screwed something up. Okay, so Warsaw should fall to 6 infantry, 2 self-propelled artillery, 2 light armor, a cavalry, and an artillery. And then the last battle is here in Denmark. So the 2 remaining air transports pick up the 2 paratroopers and go 1, 2, and drop these guys off in Denmark. The other air transport flew to West Germany after it was done. Okay, so we should have 2 3s against a 2. This is kind of a dicier battle, but... Okay, so 2 3s for the paratroopers. Well, there you go, 1 and 11. So we got our hit, the militia in return. 4 misses. Okay, so we should take Denmark with 2 paratroopers. Okay. So that is every battle. So I have to say overall, I'm fairly happy with how things went. Okay, so let's do income. Well, no, I got to do Vichy yet. Well, I'm going to add this up just for now, so it makes it maybe less confusing. Okay, $1 for Warsaw, $1 for West Poland, $1 for Denmark, that's 3. 2 for Belgium, that's 5. Picardy is 6. Normandy is 7. Aquitaine is 8. Southern France is 9. Alsace-Lorraine is 12. And Paris is 15. So we should have went up $15, so 24 to 39. And then France, we're just going to take off altogether for now until I can see what the Vichy rolls are. Okay. And we've done non-combat. There's nothing to configure in Paris. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, the 2 air transports that went to Denmark are going to fly to East Germany. Okay, we're going to align Romania. So that's worth $3 total. Bessarabia and Central Romania. So go up $3 more to 42. Okay. So I think that's everything except for the Vichy rolls. I do believe. Okay, so what goes first? Is it ships? Or I think it's ships. And I think that mine might be outdated too, to be honest with you. So nothing's in port. So for each naval unit in port, there is nothing in port. Okay, so that's okay. So this is what I've got: 1 through 3 Free French, 4 through 6 Scuttled, 7 through 10 Vichy, 11, 12 Axis, and obviously we're setting up the Vichy government. Okay, so we've got. Let's grab a dice tray. Okay, so we've got these 4 subs. They're all in the same zone, so it doesn't matter. Let's just do 4 rolls here for these submarines. Well, let's see. So a 6 is scuttled, 9 and 10 are free French, and 1 is free French, and 9 and 10 are Vichy. So I'll take 1 off the board altogether. These 2 will be Vichy. This one will be the free French. Okay, how about over here? We've got a light cruiser down here, and I'm not sure what zone that is. So let's see what we got. A 4 scuttled. Okay, so this is scuttled. Okay, over here we got a destroyer in the next. That's A53. Okay, destroyer, 12. That goes German. Okay, so I got to remember that that's going to be German. Okay, A51, a torpedo boat destroyer. 12. That goes German. Holy crap. Okay, those 2 are both German. Okay, we got a battleship here in A48. This is one of the big boys. A 3. Yuck. That goes free French. Okay, so that stunk. Everything can't go your way. Okay, then we got 2 naval transports here in the same zone, A44s. Let's roll them together. One and a 7, 1 each. So free French for 1, Vichy for the other. So I'm going to put this one over here with these 2 Vichy subs. Okay, so we got a battleship there and A35. And my hand's starting to cramp up holding this phone. Okay, battleship. 2, free French. Well, this is sucking the big one now. Okay, we got a destroyer in A28. I love how A28... You know something? Every time I'm not Germany, whoever is Germany gets the most incredible rolls for these ships for their side. A20, the last naval unit on the board. 11 Germans. Whatever. So we got 2 destroyers and a torpedo boat destroyer. Okay, I'll put those down here. Those are going to be German units. Okay, so we got these ships over here on the build queue, which I can't remember. Oh, here they are. 1 through 7 scuttled. So we've got a battleship at stage 3. 12 German. Okay, that's a little better. So that's German. And then we've got this cruiser there at stage 2. 1 scuttled. Okay, so that's that. Okay, now we got to do territories. So let's see what we got here. And then I've got a massive cleanup to do. Okay, let's see what we got. So 1 through 6 free French. So we've got to do Anna Tonkin and all these ones here in the Far East. So Hambone's hoping for a 7 through 12. 3, sorry, Hambone. So those become free French. So that's what, $2 right off the bat. Okay, then we've got French Somaliland, Madagascar, and Reunion. 10. That's Vichy. So in essence, these are. I gotta get some. I gotta get some markers out. I'm gonna forget. Okay. I'm definitely gonna forget here. Okay, so that was French Somaliland, Madagascar, and Reunion. So that's $1. I better move some of these ships around too, or I'm gonna forget these are all French. So they got a nice little navy here, which is quite annoying. 2 battleships, a destroyer, a sub, and a naval transport. Okay, where are we next? Northern, Western, and Southern Algeria. 12, Vichy. So Northern, Western, and Southern Algeria. Okay. We've got Mauritania, French Guiana, Sudan, Ivory Coast. 1, that goes free French. Okay. How about Dahomey, Niger, Chad, Cameroon, Obachari? 7, Vichy. So 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Okay, so we've got Dahomey. Where's Dahomey? What else do we have? Niger, Chad, Cameroon. Niger, Chad, Cameroon, and Obachari. So there's another buck, so not too bad, I guess, for income. Okay, what's left? I think everything else is by itself, right? Yeah, I think all these other ones are individual roles now. So we've got what? Syria, French Morocco, and Tunisia. Okay, let's do French Morocco first. 2 free French. Let's see, what was the other one? Oh, Tunisia. Tunisia. 9, that's Vichy. And then finally Syria. 6, free French. Okay, so that should be everything. So so the French have Cochin China, Anatonkin, Syria, and French Morocco. So they should be at $4. So let's put the French at $4. Okay, how about, what do we go up for Vichy? I think we did 4 as well, so that was kind of an even split. We got Northern Algeria, Tunisia, that's 2. Cameroon is 3. Madagascar is 4. So this is just going to go on to Germany. So 42 to 46. And I think that's it. Hopefully no mistakes. Okay, how about unit placement before we collect income? So we've got 2 paratroopers. We're going to place those here in East Germany. We've got 2 cavalry we're going to place in Berlin. We got 2 more cavalry we're going to place in Bavaria. And we've got 2 infantry that are going to go down in West Germany. Okay, and all our ships, so we got 2 destroyers and a torpedo boat destroyer. So hopefully we can put those in port in A11 with the rest of our fleet. So I'll change these out here in a minute. So that should be everything. How about income? We spent everything and we're sitting at 46. We have the 10 from France, that's 56. And then we should have 2 bonuses, 3 for Sweden and 3 for Romania. So 56 and 6, that should be 62. $62 for next turn. Okay, let's do a unit recap. In Warsaw, we have a cavalry, 2 towed artillery, 2 self-propelled artillery, 2 light armor, 6 infantry. East Germany is 2 air transports, 2 paratroopers. Berlin is 2 cavalry. Bavaria is 2 cavalry. Denmark is 2 paratroopers. West Germany, 2 infantry, a seaplane, an air transport, a tactical bomber, 2 fighters, 2 medium bombers. Belgium is 2 infantry. Paris is 3 medium armor, 3 self-propelled artillery, 2 light armor. Scotland in port is a naval transport, and Scotland is a mountain infantry, an infantry, and a paratrooper. And you know what? I think I forgot to give myself a buck for Scotland, so I'll do that in a second. In port in West Germany in A11 should be a coastal defense ship, 3 destroyers, 3 torpedo boat destroyers. There's a fleet sub in A19. There's a fleet sub and a coastal sub in A27. And there's a battle cruiser on raider status down there in A50. And then Vichy, I'm not going to bother. I think it's Vichy, southern France, should be 3 infantry, an artillery, and a fighter. And then we'll go ahead and put our naval transport in port in southern France, and then just put the 2 subs over there as well in M1. So I believe that is everything. Oh yeah, so let's just do the last income adjustment. So Germany up $1 more for Scotland. And so then the UK jumped to 25, but then they lost a buck for Scotland, so they should be at 24, I think. Okay, and then I did do $3 worth of damage on convoy rating, it should be. So Germany should now be at 63 for next turn. Turning things over now to Global War 36 enthusiast and the common turn.